Pretty sure he's making like organized white supremacy crime connections. That's what he's been doing. I mean, it's so obvious what he's trying to do. You know, I mean, it's just so blatant and so desperate that it's pretty apparent to get that secure the vote. No, I don't know. I mean, they just made that thing so. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point, right? Because I remember growing up, you know, I don't really talk about it. It's just like, and I bounced the idea around a couple times, and maybe I like just told people. I don't know if I just like exclaimed it, but I think they feared political power of what we were retaining. Puerto Rican gangs, and maybe even me. I don't know. Um, Here I am, a dark skinned person, but a lot of Latinos listen to one way or the other. I mean, I know people outright didn't, but they were open to listening to what I had to say. Maybe not personal agenda wise, but isn't your political agenda extension of your political agenda? I don't know. My personal agenda. I don't know. I believe a lot of part of it. They recruit me out into the Marine Corps, incarcerate me any way possible. Not of what we were doing. Is because not only were Black and Latinos listening to us, we could state if we wanted to vote for this person and that person, then itself is not a big deal. But the amount of white people, blonde hair, blue eyed people that were listening to us and would also do the same. Then it touched on who they were. And now that was real political fear and concern. And we were getting real political power, like in the scene of Malcolm X with Denzel Washington, and they just went like this. Oh, you want like this? All right, I got another scene. There we go, something like that. You just saw all the brutal Islam, whatever, just turn in unison and walk away. And so it's that discipline that people fear, that people adhere to. So, and what I learned with growing up is you remove all those things of racism, because they want you to not like you for your color of skin. I grew up in a German household to a large extent. Um, and I only know a couple hundred words of German or whatever, but I know those little things of mannerism racism, so I could identify that. So the white people that I went up to didn't have those little things, and by and large, we weren't trying to bullshit or hustle people. We're trying to just be um, real with people at the end of it. Don't get me wrong, we're doing what everybody else does, and oh fuck, gotta cut. Um, Doing whatever we needed to get shit done. But I think you learn to make real connections. You got to be real with people. And I don't know. I guess me looking at everything, I guess going to Catholic school, knowing that there's good in everybody, there's bad in everybody. You try to um, just remove all the bullshit, all the superficial, supernatural shit being Halloween, and look at the reality. What was it trying to do? Make good people, all these religions, and we know it works. All this religion was to further society. Why can't we have our community be part of that? But I don't know. You got this dark skinned person, not a lot of Puerto Ricans listen to him, and in the white community by extension. I don't know, maybe I was told this or came to believe it one way or the other. That's what was the big concern I'm really afraid of. That's why I stated what I stated on Twitter. If the gangs, my gangs of the Midwest state something, their associates or their associates would all listen to them. I'm not saying it'll be highly organized, but just enough of it could be like, we got backing and this mindset of we could push the law or even break the law to not validate Democratic votes, invalidate them somehow. Do it enough, it'd be an issue. Obviously, it already was. And so, how can you prove that? Of course, they're going to be loyal to their cause. And how are white people in the Midwest going to prosecute their own people? It's not going to happen. It's going to just take years of research and eventually find out the truth. Those things come out years later. So, we'll figure it out. But that's trying to be real people, growing up from my experiences. Maybe I went off on a tangent believing political power, but I don't think I am. I think there's a legitimate concern because we were influencing other communities, Italian and Irish, and German, and what this guy says, what Supreme says, people are listening to. And basically, it's just about racism, about I hate to say it, it's like the opposite, and I realize I hate, and I don't want to do it because and we do face genocide, but it's just so co-opted. I mean, it's disrespectful for like, you're not like Rwanda or Timor or Israeli or Native American, just claim genocide, what I mean? It's just like, there's millions of white people or Asians, I mean, there's so few of us, what I mean? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna restart it. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to